On today's episode of Lighten Up, we are creating a lightened up version of one of my all-time favorite Southern comfort foods, the pulled pork sandwich. Now, in order to lighten up this traditionally heavy dish, we are going to be using some boneless, skinless chicken breast. So I've got my chicken standing by in a baking dish, and I'm just gonna season it with some salt and some pepper. And then I'm going to work on my barbecue sauce. Instead of using just barbecue sauce in this recipe, we are going to combine 1 part barbecue sauce to 1 part chicken broth. That's gonna help our barbecue sauce go a lot further. To that, we are also going to add some extra flavor with some chili powder, some ground cumin, and some garlic powder. We're going to whisk it all together and then set this aside. Now, because we've used less sugar in our barbecue sauce, we are going to add some natural sweetness with some beautiful sweet onion. So I'm just going to cover my chicken with my sweet onion and then top this all with my yummy barbecue sauce mixture. Now, you have 2 options at this point. You could either make this in your slow cooker, low and slow, for between 6 and 8 hours, or you can cover this with foil and put it into your oven at 350 degrees for about 1.5 hours. The idea is the longer this cooks, the yummier your pulled chicken is going to be. Once your chicken is cooked, you want to separate your barbecue sauce and set it aside. Then you want to get to work shredding your chicken. I like to do this using 2 forks. Once your chicken has been shredded, you can put it into a bowl and top it with your remaining sauce. Now that our beautiful chicken is ready to go, we're going to set it aside and get to work on making our crunchy coleslaw, because as far as I'm concerned, it is not a pulled pork or chicken sandwich without some coleslaw. So I've got some red cabbage that I've shredded really finely, and I'm just going to make a really quick dressing for it. So I'm simply going to combine some plain yogurt with some apple cider vinegar, a little bit of honey, and some salt and pepper. It's as simple as that. I'm going to toss my cabbage in this yummy dressing, and then all we're going to do is pile our chicken high on top of a bun and then top it with our crunchy coleslaw. What could be simpler than this dish? And honestly, what you have is an incredibly tasty sandwich that's almost guilt-free. I hope you'll give this great recipe a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet or Instagram me a photo, because you know I love seeing what you're coming up with in your very own kitchen. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to The Domestic Geek, because there's lots more deliciousness where this came from.